So I kind of didn't want to do this video simply because of the fact that y'all been acting a little funky lately. Now, what I planned on doing was showing you the zero cycle as well as doing it myself. And I did in fact do it myself literally right before recording this. So there's two teams that I want to show you on MoC 10 in particular. The reason I'm doing it on MoC 10 is simply because of the fact that the rest of them, they don't have fire and it's really annoying. I will do 11 as long as I don't run out of time, but 11 is not a zero cycle yet. The closest I can get it to is basically a one cycle, but it counts as a two. It goes into a two cycle because of the turbulence, and then the turbulence picks up the last little bit of the kill. But regardless, let me walk you through it. So going through this here, right? We have to have Ruan Mei. That is my staple here. Now, I'm sure that some other characters can do this, but my entire thesis behind everything that I've been talking about has been about Ruan Mei. So I'm not going to not have Mei on the team. I also have Topaz, I have Himeko, and then we're going to go through with Xueyi. Instead of Xueyi, I'm also going to use Kafka just to show that it's like way easier with Kafka. But the general gist of what I'm going through is giving you guys the concepts so that we understand what's going on. I did show y'all in like literally was that MoC 10 or was that MoC 11? It might have been 11 that I just showed it to you guys in where we went over everything. But let me go through it and we're going to set it up. All right, so we started off because of Xueyi's talent or technique rather. She's going to pop 2. That's going to give us a 3 out of 3 with Himeko. Himeko gets Robot Jones, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Normally what I want is I want the big guy. I want the big guy to have Numby attached to him, but I don't have that right now. It's a-okay. I'm gonna pop that. I'm gonna activate my Ruan Mei. We're gonna get domain expansion. Typically speaking, I don't have to worry about this guy because I'm gonna put Numby on him anyway. Boom, I trigger her ultimate. I've walked you through this in the previous video, but if you haven't seen it, this is basically what I'm doing. Now, I'm just shy, literally just shy of getting the clip here with whatever's going on so that I can get the quantum delay. The reason I didn't get the quantum delay is because the talent, the follow-up or whatever, did not hit him at the start. It hit the other two. So we're going to make it work with what I can. Bada bing, bop, bop. Robot Jones is going to trigger. She's going to go for the talent again. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Going to go for this here. He's going to get some action going on. He's going to get delayed. Numby's going to come through. Boom, he's dead. I think. Maybe, hey, maybe not, bro. Maybe not. My guy is giving me a spin right now. Oh my goodness, he pushed Himeko down a cycle. I am not a fan of that. How did we get here? That should not have happened. Okay. Robot Jones. There we go. Xueyi talent. Numby. Numby did not get the kill or the big boy. I need Numby to hit this guy. Okay, Numby goes again. This might work out. Pop that there. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Robot Jones, nice. Numby goes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think I can get ult from here. I cannot. Good, he's gone. Okay, now they go. I don't have my ult yet. Please don't imprison. Please don't imprison. Please don't imprison. Thank you. Okay. I can make this work. Numby's right there. Gonna do this on her. Numby goes again. Xueyi does her thing. I'm gonna activate Xueyi's talent. This is going to go towards the other one that does not have Numby. Get the talent again. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Basic attack. Now this, thankfully, 1, 2. That's the break right there. I'm gonna get another break thanks to Robot Jones. And I'm gonna pop ult. I didn't necessarily need to pop ult, but I noticed that they were getting, hi mama. I noticed that they weren't getting killed right then and there. So I needed all of this to happen. Otherwise, I would have just kept it so that her shield doesn't go anywhere. But I should be able to make this work. I died, or I lied. Yeah, I needed that to happen with Numby there. Actually, did I still get this? Yo, Numby's the god. All right, that's your 1-0 cycle right there. All right, so we just did that with Xueyi. Now I want to show you with Kafka. You guys probably know my Kafka, right? 76 out of 80, yada yada, this and that. Kafka skill here. Don't imprison, don't imprison. Thank you, thank you. There we go. Himeko ults. Break her. Robot Jones. Yes, yes, yes. Skill here. Okay. Dommy, take that out. Dommy, take it out. Nice, nice, nice. Robot Jones again. She's dead. Yes, Robot Jones. Dommy. Yes. 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 That's the one. That's the one right there. Dommy come through, bro. Bang. And there's your zero cycle. I did it twice. I've done the zero cycle twice, both with characters that I really enjoy using, Kafka and Xueyi. Now, I know some of you guys might be asking, like, what am I using? I'm using Memories of the Past. The traces are basically 888, excuse me. And then I have her on a 4-piece thief set with the Talia's relics so that I can get my extra break effect, right? 185, Talia's gonna trigger, that's gonna bump me over to 200. Ruan Mei gives her own 200 or her own 20%. That's gonna give me at 220 without any external buffs. Topaz is gonna be 70 to 157, 2500 attack. He's rocking her light cone. 888 relics, all follow-up set with inert. Himeko is 62 with 163, 3300 on the attack. Break effect. I'm not running hybrid for this run. I don't have my proper pieces on her because I was testing something else with Knifin. So I'm leaving that over there because I don't want to mess with that right now, but they're not there. Light cone is Jingyuin's light cone. 888 relics are on a 4-piece follow-up with the inert set as well. Kafka light cone, that's her stuff. 3500 attack, 134 speed, 102 crit damage with 21 crit rate. I do have a Kritka build. It's not as strong. I think maybe it's got like 3100 attack, but it does have 50% crit rate and about 100% crit damage, or my bad, 70 something percent crit damage. But I don't like using it because the crit damage isn't enough. 799 relics are going to be on a DOT set. I've been playing with that a little bit with Space Sealing Station as the stuff. And then my Xueyi here we go, all piece quantum. She's not even rocking the plus 15 right now with Talia. Traces are actually 666, not 888. The light cone is Fall of Destruction. And then the details here, 2k attack, 60 crit rate, 117 crit damage, 132 speed. With Ruan Mei, that bumps up to 145, which is going to trigger her Talia stuff. And then her break effect is 136. This Xueyi is Eidolon'd out for E6. All my characters are either E0 or E1 S1 for my 5-star characters. Himeko might be the only one that's probably E2, but I can't really control that. And quite frankly, I don't think E2 adds, it doesn't add enough to make that big of a difference. But somebody else could let me know if that is the case. All right, so second run here, just somehow if I manage to sneak this in, basically no sustain. I was running sustain. In fact, I was running Fushun with this team. The reason I'm doing it with Pela is because after talking with Dreamy about it, she likes Himeko and Pela. And I really wanted to see why, so I tried it out. So in this particular team comp, and you guys might have seen this with Moon's video, there's a certain order that I like to break people in, excuse me, so that I get Himeko's Robot Jones. Now with Himeko though, or with Pela, I end up getting 3 breaks, so it's like 1 over, which I don't necessarily need. I know I'm gonna get a break here. I kind of want to break him though, because I know I'm gonna get ult right after that, but it should be okay because I should be able to get 2 breaks here. There we go. Yup. Activate Topaz. He goes down. Boom, 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 boom. Domby goes again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we pushed him down so much that I actually think I might be able to get away with not having to use ultimate here. Beautiful run. Beautiful. We started at 25. We're still on the 25th run right there. That was a 0 cycle through the first wave. Now this wave with the deer, way harder. All right, I am not familiar with getting this on the deer right now. Trying to like bully him down to the point where everything goes super smooth, and then we have it. I'm not even on the right screen, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay here. Beautiful. I'm gonna pop 3 just so I don't waste any energy. Boom. Let me get out of your way real quick because I know some people might want to see. Oh wait, no, I guess you can see that, huh? You guys can see right there how much I have going on with my skill points. I didn't want to be in the way of anything, but we might be able to make it work there. Do I need Numby here? I feel like I could probably get away with. No, you know what? We don't need Pela right now. We could probably pull that up on the next turn. I will trigger this. And then, unfortunately, this is why I say I can't get that 0 cycle there. At least not on this one. The first half, yes, I can do that. But the second little part here, for the 24th run, my speed, I don't think my speed is enough to where I can go twice the same way that I could on the first turn. I could be wrong. We're going to see. I just don't think I've ever actually done it. Both of those got cleared out immediately. That's crazy. That is crazy. I need to save a skill point for Ruan Mei. This lined up really nice. That lined up really nice right there. Yes. Yes, that lined up really nice right there. We can activate Numby here. Now, if I could somehow get a break, that would be wonderful. We can get the break and get Robot Jones. We can Robot Jones. Actually, I want to do ult and then Robot Jones. I want ult, Robot Jones, Numby. That's what I want. Ult, Robot Jones, Numby. Please kill. Please, please. That's what I like to see right there, baby. That was the 1 cycle. That was the 1 cycle right there, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. That was the one. That was the one right there, bro. It wasn't a 0 cycle, unfortunately, but y'all just saw it live. Live. That was the first run too. Normally I have to do like 2 or 3 runs. That was my first run. Wow. Listen, I'm gonna go eat my dinner, but I want you guys to know that I did a lot of work trying to make this run, just really messing around with stuff. Now, some of the things that I'll address just really quick, and hopefully it's not a drag. I know a lot of y'all are probably tired of the whole hyper carry versus dual DPS thing. I never stated one was better than the other. I need to say that verbally so that people stop saying that I said it. There is particular videos going around basically running with the idea, the concept that I said this, and I never said that. I have not been carrying that dual DPS is better than hyper carry. My only message from the entire time has been that we don't only have to play hyper carry. You have other options to play the game that are just as viable, just as optimal, and they are not any more difficult to build. I understand that a lot of players think, and maybe this is the way that I'm thinking about this might be different than what you guys are thinking. I'm thinking on the terms of like a literal definition, right? The literal terms of what I'm building. If I get 2 characters, a Pela and then a Himeko, or I guess I'll use 2 supports, Sushang, and then I get a Pela. It takes me the same amount of time to level up Pela from level 1 to level 75 or level 80. The same it would take me to get Sushang to 1 to level 80. It takes the same amount of work or effort to get the traces to 888, the same way that it would for Pela. It takes me the same amount of time to get the light cone, whatever I'm using, from level 1 to level 80. So the relics, that's completely RNG. Some runs, I get super lucky. You guys can see it on stream sometimes. I'll get insanely lucky on my runs. I'll get attack percent, double crit, and speed. I'm done. I don't have to touch the domain anymore, right? I got the chest piece, crit damage, crit rate, attack percent, speed. I'm done. I don't have to touch the domain anymore. Other times, like for Quantum, I've been farming Quantum since the beginning of the game, and I still don't have perfect Quantum pieces. I'm not even farming Quantum for my DPS characters. That's what it is. I'm farming Quantum for my support. It takes the same amount of time. Now, what I will say though, now that we're 9 months into the game, it is much easier to have already invested into your supports from the start of the game and then swap them around to your other supports. I've never argued that. I've never argued that point at all. I'm saying that the same work it takes to build one or the other, it's the same time frame. Then it comes down to RNG. Whether or not you have the relics or not means that you either invested into this stuff or you didn't invest into this stuff. So when I say or see people saying don't build hypercarry or don't build dual DPS, it honestly comes down to what you have in your account. If you have Kafka, hell no, I'm not going to tell you to build a hypercarry Kafka. That's crazy. If you got Himeko as your first 5-star from the standard banner, I'm not going to tell you to build hypercarry Himeko. Why? Because I genuinely think that her offhanded damage is phenomenal. I didn't mean to do that. Her offhanded damage is absolutely phenomenal. I love Himeko's offhanded damage. You can run her as hypercarry, yes, but you guys just saw right there, I did that. That's going to be it for me. I'm gonna try my best not to bring up this whole scenario as often as I have. You guys burnt me out. Y'all burnt me out on the dual DPS and hyper carry shenanigans. I'm able to do this with 4 stars. I'm able to do this with 5 stars. It genuinely comes down to the synergy, the team synergy, your game plan. You guys saw it exactly with Himeko. I knew who I wanted to break and when I wanted to break them. And that just comes down to practicing the run. It's no different than when I play Monster Hunter. If I'm fighting Rathalos and I really want to practice the run to get it down sub 3 minutes, I'm going to do what I need to understand how to do that. It's the same way in Star Rail, exactly the same way. Guys, let me know how you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, if you learned anything, if you now see what I'm talking about, and share it around with whoever. I don't care. I can't say my user outro because it's inappropriate for YouTube. Smell you later.